Hi guys, welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing so well. So well, I hope you all are doing fantastically, amazingly, wonderfully, beautifully. I just hope you're doing well. None of those I think were English, by the way, just so we made that clear. But hopefully you all are doing well. So today, first and foremost, we're joined by Elizabeth. She's here too. But if you're seeing this, that means the week schedule is in motion. Yes. Throughout the next week, I believe up until Monday, July 3rd, videos should be up and posted. It'll be every other day. So you have one today. Today's Tuesday. Yes, I know, they're not usually time related, but bear with me. This is how I did this week. So you'll have this one today. Then on Thursday, we'll do another one. We'll just do a plain general reading. And then we've got relationships popping up on Monday, I believe. So essentially the plan is to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, and then Tuesday you'll have another reading because the week will reset. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. I do have a few odds and ends that I am going to touch base with, but we'll get there when we get there. So like I said, we're just going to get straight to the nitty-gritty, see what the cards have to say. So I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed to get 3 cards, past, present, future, what you just came out of, what you're in, where you're going, just to kind of see a general overall reading. So hopefully, like I said, you guys are doing well. I know we've had some weird energy go on. And I'm not talking I am talking astrologically, but it's like it was the earth. The energy that she was emitting, or he was emitting, I'm going to call her a she, the energy that was coming out of the earth ended up changing frequencies. So there's more to that. Maybe if I remember, I'll post a link in the description where I found that information. But I know it was all over Facebook at a few, like last week or the week before. So we are in different energy. So we'll see what wants to come through for this. Take what resonates, leave what does not. You know the drill. I'm just the card reader. We have orphaned. Okay, I feel that. I was feeling some of this too. Not even gonna lie. Deep knowing. Get that closer to the camera there. All that glitters. Interesting. I think I'm gonna read you the all that glitters. I do. I think I'm gonna read that to you because there's something nagging me, and in fact it's on this side, telling me to read this to you. So let me find that. All that glitters. All that glitters is on page 60. And like I said, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Give credit where credit is due. So the essential meaning is a need to be seen beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. Interesting. The oracle message is it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as the statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them, and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? Interesting. There is more here, but if I read all of this here, it would be quite a bit. We'd be here for a hot minute. So, with what I'm getting with this energy, with the all that glitters, the deep knowing, and the orphaned, I do feel like you were left out in the cold, or you put yourself out in the cold, whichever way, because we all know how shadow work works. Sometimes it does take us into this energy of kind of feeling like we're alone. But with the deep knowing here, I almost feel as though that you either know the way forward or you know why the circumstances happened. Because the owl, and the owl for me, actually, for me personally, signifies change. Every time I see an owl, which is very interesting because it's a beautiful owl. Beautiful owl. Every time I see an owl, it signifies change. So there is change happening for you. And with the moon being here, it almost looks like the sun and the moon, but the moon is sitting around the owl's head. I almost feel as though that there is an emotional aspect to this as well, hence the orphaned, but I'm not going to say it's all in your head. But these things that are transpiring are in fact happening in real time up here with you. So while you're processing through all of this information, the all that glitters, make sure that you're seeing the situations and things for what they are. Not for what they could be, not for how things could have been better. See it for what it is. Because what was the last line of this? Last line to this was, learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? I feel as though that on some level, you are going through a fundamental change. Because I'm seeing building blocks, and some of the main core ones I see are being picked up and moved, and others are being put in their place. Some of them are being put back, some of them are not, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Normally I don't get that much from oracle cards, so we'll see what wants to come through with this. Sometimes tarot elaborates for me, and sometimes it's like, nah, you did enough. So let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. Please clarify orphan for me, please. That one. Page of Wands. Definitely taking a look at the things that were inspiring to you. Ace of Wands. Yep. A new beginning, a new passion. Five of Cups. Why this? This is the energy I'm feeling when I look at this orphaned. It's the Five of Cups. It's almost like it's all or nothing, but you're missing the fundamental point of why you're going through this. Maybe you haven't discovered quite yet why you are in this energy. Of course, everyone's spiritual path is different. So depending on where you are, but essentially it's a fundamental shift of the things that inspire you, of the things that drive you. Deep knowing. Hello. Eight of Wands. There's that communication coming in. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ace. What you got? And the World. Yeah, with this energy, when you step into that deep knowing, when that communication comes in with the Eight of Wands, I do feel as though with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, of course, new beginnings are happening. But this World card tells me that old things are in fact ending. That's why the orphaned energy is here, because you are in this space to make way for the new things that want to come in, but you have to make the room. And that's kind of the hardest part of it all. The hardest part of it all is making room for the new things that want to come in. all that glitters. Because we get so attached in the material things. We get so attached in where we are and the levels that we end up getting in consciousness that sometimes the universe is just like, hey, we need you to kind of wake back up. And I almost feel as though that's kind of what this is. I'm not saying that you have failed, because I'm hearing one of you. One of you is like, oh no, I've done something wrong. Now I'm going to be left out in the cold if I'm not already in the cold already. And I just can't handle that. Whoa. You're in this energy, not because you failed. You're in this energy to learn something new. You're in this energy to understand the value of things. And the value of you. The value of you is definitely important. The Chariot. The Queen of Swords. Love that. Knight of Swords. I love that. I do. I love that. What are you? Yeah. 5 of Wands. 8 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Last one. Raising consciousness. Absolutely. Now I have a song stuck in my head. It's a country song. If you're going through hell, keep on going. If you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it, because you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. I think that's how that goes. Don't quote me on that. And of course, I'm not trying to copyright anything. It's just a tune kind of going through my brain. But I like this clarity, because as the old leaves and the new comes in, that new energy is going to kind of shove you forward. The Chariot, it's going to move rather quickly. And that clarity, these light bulbs are going to start going off. Which is wonderful. Which is exactly where this energy comes in. It's almost like it's staggering one into the other. And I do feel as though you're kind of like me. Okay? I am a very busy person. I know that sometimes I let things slip. Sometimes I don't post on TikTok for a week and a half, and sometimes I don't post here for a week and a half to 2 weeks. Like, some things slip because I am a busy person. I am human. But in that busyness, that doesn't mean that our intuitions shut off. That's not what that means. What that means is we just have a harder time hearing them. Because of all the noise. And there have been moments in my life, my personal experience, where I've gone through a busy stretch, and then something will happen, and I'll think back to when I was busy, and I've been like, I knew this was going to happen. I had a feeling, it was too loud for me to feel it at that time. And that's what I feel like this is. It's almost like you're busy, and with whatever is going on, I don't need to know what's going on, but there's something here that's been occupying most of your time and keeping you wound for sound. And the universe is like, we need you to step back. And it's almost like the universe gives you a little push out the door. It's almost like the universe is putting you out in the cold for you to take a few minutes. It's like, oh God, the school dances at high school. You know how it got real hot in there and people would go outside to kind of cool down, take a breath if you were allowed outside. I know some schools don't really allow that, but in my school they were. We were allowed to go outside, cool down. They had the windows open. It's kind of like that. The universe is trying to cool you down so you can hear them more clearly. But after you start to hear them, this struggle, whether it be internal with the 8 of Swords or whether it be external dealing with other people, there is healing here. You will get through this. You will get beyond this. But the raising consciousness has to happen first. Your consciousness has to elevate before you get to this point. Zodiac signs that I see, I've got Cancer. Cancer, and then Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I'll take these beautiful zodiacs. Yeah, I think that's That's what I've got. So just be easy with yourself right now, okay? Because I don't need you burning out. It's gonna be okay. I promise. It's gonna be okay. But this is the time to evaluate, to look at things as a whole, and to take things as they are, for face value. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Take things for face value. So, this is what I have for you guys. I really, really hope this helped, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.